Hello, creatives. Welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth, and this is a daily pick a card and birthday reading for July 30th. If you were born today after sunrise, you are a Jack of Hearts. If you were born before sunrise, you are yesterday's card, which was a Queen of Hearts. So I'm going to read each card individually and then all together for the collective. Then we're going to talk about that Jack of Hearts energy today that we are all in. We are all feeling the light and shadow attributes and could bump up into any of it. So we'll talk about that and what we might expect. And then we will have the birthday message for you, Jack of Hearts. This is your solar year cards. They are here to help you help yourself in your manifesting abilities. All right, let's turn over card number 1 and see what we get. We've got the 7 of Clubs. So this is about having something of a bolt of clarity. I won't call it an epiphany because that's not what the 7s do. But you are going to run into something today, having that tower moment that this card also represents out of the major arcana, where it could come through like a bolt of lightning and just be this wake up call. You know, sometimes it can be something someone shares with you or you overhear something and it triggers something deep inside you that you realize that you had never even thought about before. Now we're talking about your intellectual pursuits. This is the club suit. So we're looking at how you go about gathering knowledge, what you do with knowledge, and in this case, how you take that knowledge that you've garnered and how do you become a better version of you. The 7s are all about stepping out of those 7 inner planets. They are spiritual gateway cards. So it's you coming up with some big, bright idea, some knowledge, something coming to you that gives you that piece that was missing. And it's shocking. It can be shocking. It can be you understanding that you've got to have this positive attitude through it and have this resilience, okay? Because what we're here in this Leo season, we are all being asked to really balance out who we are as our spirit self. So you've got a brilliant opportunity here with this 7 of Clubs. It's the spiritual gateway card. So, wow, this is fabulous. It's you spiritually seeking truth about you so that you can step all that little bit more forward and into really being soul led. Okay, so let's move on to card number 2. We've got the 2 of Diamonds. So I do look at the charts of the day card, and the Jack of Hearts has the 2 of Diamonds in their Rahu position. So if it is your birthday today, this just got a little more real. So we're looking at moon energy. And what I forgot to say, it's the Saturn position. So go and look and see what you have in your Saturn spot, that 7th card down the way, and see what you've got there and pull the thread on it, see if it makes any more sense to you. For the Jack of Hearts, it's the 4 of Clubs, which is a lovely, stable card. And so let's continue with the 2 of Diamonds. So the 2 of Diamonds is all about connecting to what you find value in. It's moon energy, so check with your moon position. It's Empress energy, so you've got all of that fertility, metaphorically or for real. It's good luck. It is really being that sparkly, beautiful self that just glows. And there's a lot of creativity in the Empress card. And that moon energy is all about intuiting the better inner you, because that's also where the Empress lives. It's spiritually within self. So we're looking at a worthwhile start on something, an opportunity around something, for the opportunity of connecting to that value. So you got to put the work in. It's not handed to you. It's an opportunity for you to run with. Beautiful energy here. All right, and as I said, this is the Jack of Hearts Rahu. So go and check your Rahu and where it is up in the upper seven, so that if you are that Jack of Hearts, you understand where this connection would be. And yeah, take it from there. See what cards in that position and know what it is you're supposed to be connecting to find that valued opportunity. Okay, let's look at card number 3. We've got the 8 of Hearts. So this is validation within. This is the hearts suit, so it's around your emotions, what makes you feel loved, or all of anything that you can put forth through for a feeling. Rahu, and in the major arcana, we have the Hanged Man. So it is looking at something from a different perspective. It's also a card activation around the age of 42. That's the 8s. The Rahu gets activated at 42. So if you're in your year of 42 or in some kind of a Rahu return for yourself, then this card really just took it up a notch. It got more real. So hearts, 8s, Rahu, the Hanged Man. It is all about balancing within. Beautiful time period for this with this Leo sun self. So we all need to take into consideration what we have in that first sun placement where all the aces begin, and see what you've got in your chart for that. Beautiful energy here. The thing to think about for the 8 of Hearts is that just knowing that you are looking for that sincere friendship within. And it is about being warm and feeling friendly and compatible. It is about marriage in a sense, because it is about having that marriage within so that you can marriage without. Is that right? I think you get what I mean. You can take a partner in marriage and hold your own, is what I'm trying to say here. Okay. The thing that we want to be thinking about today in this energy of the Jack of Hearts, we all know what the Jack of Hearts is coined. You know, he's that lover boy, that loving energy that's quick and fleeting and creative and sweet talking and charming. It's also an incredibly decent artist card, highly creative. So no matter what you're doing today, you're going to be creative with it. It can also be about a really fast-paced change of perspective. Gotta love it. The Jacks in general, all of them are about quick change. So it's that ace. They encompass the aces, twos, and threes. So we're talking about the heart suit here because that's the day that we're in. So we're looking to have that connection, that heartfelt connection. That is what the Leos are all here doing in life. We get that opportunity today. If you picked any card, you are looking at finding something about yourself that puts you in the position of having this opportunity to connect with something beautiful. What beautiful? The Two of Hearts, which the Jack of Hearts has in their chart as well. It is on the Mars card. So it is pursuing, taking full advantage of that connection. That's probably where they get the label of being the lover and gone card. Take advantage of it and zip. And then there's the Three of Hearts, which is the Mars and Temperance in the major arcana. So you've got that self, you've got that Empress fertility, you've got that temperance about it all being about you, finding out you in the best way possible, bouncing off of creative, inventive, out of the box Uranus energy. Beautiful, really. Okay, so what's the downside of all that flirting and being inspiring and having that glow, that warmth, that draw you in this Leo period, right? It's all about glowing and being that big sun self with that compassion and giving. Well, for the Jack of Hearts day, it could come across as being the shadow part of any Leo, right? Egotistical, shallow is a good one for the Jack of Hearts. Being the player, that Peter Pan player, and not really being very stable in your emotions. So you're looking elsewhere, or you're feeling like in that player mode, you've got to be the trickster, right? Duping and being deceitful. So those are all shadow attributes of the Jack of Hearts. And, we could be bumping up into any of that today. We don't know. It's going to be different for everyone. But basically, you just want to be mindful and grounded and coming from the best place that you can come from and enjoy it, because it's a beautiful, warm, loving energy at its best. And at its worst, look out. Somebody might just be trying to sweet talk you. All right. So I hope you all have a fabulous day. I'm going to move on to the birthday cards. They are worth hanging out for. There might be something more in it for you for the day. All right, let's take a look at what you got. Jack of Hearts, happy birthday. This is the Creativity Oracle. It is going to help you manifest to the best of your abilities, and it will fill your emotional well-being to the brim. And that is where you are going to find the energy to manifest with. You'll feel so good, so positive. That well will be so full from getting in and doing the thing. And you'll be, at the end of the day, will just be like, I feel good. And that's where all of that positivity goes, so that you can draw on it and manifest to the height of your abilities. Okay, let's see what you get. Generosity. You can afford to be generous with the gift of your time and attention. That is such a Jack of Hearts in Leo season. First deacon, I can't even tell you. Generosity is the word for you. And yes, of course, of your time and your attention. And every time you do that with the genuineness that you need to delve deep and ground in, because you're such a light-hearted, beautiful being, that like that bee that just goes from flower to flower and spreading the love and just really making a difference every time you do that. You know how it makes the flower pollinate so that it just gets better and better. That's the kind of energy that you put out there. And yes, you can be generous with it, because to give is to receive. And you know this. So it's a beautiful card for you. Not really asking you to do anything different other than being mindful of it and really doing it with intention, right? Your time and attention. So, not to be just all willy-nilly and throwing it here and there, regardless of what your intentions are or how whatever you're being generous with makes a difference. They're asking for you to be super aware and super attentive to where you share your gifts. Because, sometimes you can be giving to the people who are takers. That's the wrong kind of give, right? You need to give in a very understood way so that you don't burn it, like it's not worth anything. You give it away like it is nuggets of gold. And that's who you want to ground and assess and decide who gets how much and when of your attention. You're being asked to do that. So there you have it. All right, let's see what you got for my Spirit and Nature Cards of Truth deck. 6 of Clubs. This is all about you healing you, finding your truth, and therefore being able to share that ability of you knowing yourself to this ability that you can share that. Oh, beautiful. You are being asked to go deeper than you've ever done before. The 6s are success. So you're going to be able to do this. You're going to get there, increments, day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute. We're going to go through the whole year upgrading constantly about manifesting joy and goodness and having that all come through truth about you knowing you. Beautiful card here. It's the only way that you, as that beautiful sun radiant self, can hand that to someone. It's you really just in the presence of you being able to know yourself to the extent of what's good for you, being that Jack of Hearts emotionally, and being able to give that wisdom to other people. Truth, golden nuggets, absolutely beautiful. Let's see what you get for the Wishcraft card. I know this one. It's about seasons. Celebrate the seasons. Magic happens at all times of the year. It so does. And magic through knowing your own truth so well, which is exactly what Leos are here to do. Soul-led. Beautiful. Love it. Well, carpe diem, everyone. Happy birthday, Jack of Hearts. I hope your year goes beautifully. And for everyone, let's do it with kindness and curiosity And yeah, have a wonderful day. Happy creating.